Good evening, everyone. Happy Sunday. We're going to get started here in just a minute. Thanks for joining tonight. Okay, hey, we're gonna kick it off here, guys. Once again, thanks for joining tonight. And let's switch it over right here. Want to do a shout out to everybody in the chat. YouTube channel members. I saw Thomas Wilkinson in there first tonight. Good evening. And another Tom, WB70UT. Good evening. Jason N4YPZ, Paul, KJ5GKK. Radio Wayne, Texas. Good evening. How are you? Of course, Smoke Signals RF, Izzo, Ham Radio Crusaders in there. JLCA320. Good evening. Let's see. A couple of you guys. Melvin. Good evening. KA2AUB. And K5YACDX. Curtis. Good morning. Good evening, I should say. Yeah. YouTube changed something, so names are showing up differently. There's an @ symbol in front of everything, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah. It's always something with YouTube, right? So let's, I got a guest tonight, and you guys might recognize this dude. Good evening.
Howdy.
What's up, Steve?
Just loving life, brother.
Steve is under the weather. It's not.
I am.
It's not my system, and it's not his microphone. He's got a.
Good evening.
Yeah. What's up?
Hey now.
What's going on? We're gonna talk about ham radio made products tonight. I hope that you guys. Oh, look at that. Oh, that was you. Thanks, Steve. Gifted 5 memberships.
No, it's the other TO.
Is the other TO? Okay. Always something, but. Yeah, we're going to talk about ham radio made products, or ham made products for ham radio tonight. And we're going to talk about a few other things as well. I really appreciate you guys.
Membership again.
Oh, there you go. You got one of your own memberships?
No, the other TO gave the memberships, and I got one from him. Tortoise Overland.
Oh, no, I thought it was... Oh, it says you received. Okay, I was like, no, that says temporarily offline. Tortoise Overland, thank you very much. I misread that. I apologize. So, yeah. And
it's all right. It's your first time live streaming.
It's good. It is. It's my first time on YouTube. So, KE4HZC, I think is what that says. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. So, right there. There's you right there. Appreciate that.
Ooh. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely a weird looking chat tonight. Just YouTube changed something. I don't know. There's an @ symbol.
It's the chat that's weird looking. He's not saying you are weird looking.
No. Well, I mean, some of you might actually be weird looking. I'm certainly.
I've seen some of you in person. Yeah.
I know. But no, the chat itself, they changed like the fonts or something. I don't know what they did. Odd.
They do that, and then every so often you lose the handle and you go back to the @ name instead, and it's like something to do with
yeah. So, oh, look at that, Bill. Ham Radio Tectonics K0WHW gifted 10 memberships. Thank you, Bill.
Nice, Bill. Thank you.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I want one of those too, Bill.
Right. Oh, speaking of our brother from down under. So here he comes.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about handmade products tonight, and appreciate you guys using the Amazon links that I've been sending out. I get some of you buy some weird stuff. Now, it doesn't tell me who buys what, so you can totally buy something weird, and I don't know who you are, but if I see it, I'll be like, hey, I'm going to put that in my email for the weirdest thing purchased this week, and that's been working out pretty good, too.
Don't feel embarrassed.
Yeah, no, not at all. What's up, Hayden?
Hey, how's it going? Hams buy weird stuff, man.
They do.
You're right.
You're right about that. That is true. That is a true statement right there. Weird stuff.
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm doing fine. Haven't talked to you in a while.
No. I heard you were doing this, and Steve said that he might need some help explaining some of these products.
I do. I need all the help I can. Yeah.
Okay. We can get to that. Sure. So, what time is it for you right now, Hayden?
Just after midday. So I've just had lunch.
Okay.
So not too bad.
Good. Yeah. Excellent. Well, good, man. You coming back to Dayton next year?
Maybe. We'll have to see.
Just lie to everybody and show up unexpectedly again. That worked out well last time.
I don't think I'll be able to do that again.
Probably not. Yeah, probably won't be able to do that again.
There's
a few expensive trip.
Well, it is expensive, but there's a few people that I didn't meet last time, so it'd be good to catch up with them.
Yeah.
But
absolutely,
we'll have to see. Haven't decided yet.
Oh, I'm kind of getting tired of listening to that alert box thing. So maybe we'll turn that off. All right. So I found a few things. I did a video, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. It's not the first video. I actually did a video about 2 months ago about ham-made antennas, just antennas. And I covered like 5 or 6 or 7 of them, something like that, and that wasn't near all of them. I could have done that probably again and not overlapped anything. And then I made a video a couple weeks ago about handmade products. So I got a lot of feedback on that, and I didn't get everything on that either. So I'm going to probably talk about a few things tonight. And there's a couple of Black Friday things that are out there. There's a couple things on sale and some more stuff like that. So decided to kind of put that on the agenda tonight. Next week, we're probably going to do a giveaway. I've got some items from PowerFilm and Gigaparts and Redodo, and I think Redivus maybe. A lot of people reached out to me sometime around the last month or so and said, hey, we want to, if you do a live stream, we want to do give away some products. And I'm like, okay, good. Let me gather all that up and kind of do it all at one time. I think that'll work out pretty well. So be watching on the email list for that. If you're not on the email list, hamradio2.com/email-sign up. Go sign up there. And I will send out what I'm doing, but then you just join me on the live stream, same time as always next week. So happy Thanksgiving to everyone in the USA. And if you're not in the USA, happy Thanksgiving anyway. But Thanksgiving's Thursday and Friday. I thought about doing a happy hour Friday night. Maybe I'll do that. I haven't done a happy hour in like 2 or 3 months since Labor Day, basically. I haven't done a happy hour since Labor Day. So I thought about doing one Friday night. If I don't go deer hunting, then I'll probably do a happy hour, but I haven't decided all on that whole genre yet. So we'll see what happens with that. But you guys keep watching the notifications. We'll see around that. But definitely do a live stream on Sunday. Probably going to be giving away all that stuff that I've been stockpiling for the last 2 months. I had some donations given to me for my 30 Days of Ham Radio project that I did in September. I had Gigaparts wanting to do some giveaways on the Let's Make a Deal that we did with them last time. And then I've had 2 or 3 companies reach out to me about Black Friday, just saying, "Hey, promote our Black Friday stuff. Also, we want to give something away." And I'm like, "Okay, cool. We can make all that happen." So we're gonna go. So anyone in the chat that I've got, let's see if I can count 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that one's not in the website. It's down 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I've got basically 10 items with a special website as number 11. And then, but if anything that I don't mention in the chat, I would like to know more about Ham Radio Made products. If I miss something or don't talk about something, or you know something that's new, maybe I've never talked about, please do let me know, because I like to promote stuff like that. So you won't be able to share URLs in the chat, or in the comments after the video's done, because I've got all that turned off due to spam bots. But give me a name, send me a URL in Discord, do something like that, and we'll see if we can share it. If not today, then on a mail list or on a future video, something like that. And I'm going to start right here. I'm going to start. Well, I tell you what. I'll start with Steve, since Steve and Hayden are both here. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Let's start there, and let's go right here. Okay, so I have. So here's Tio's website right here.
Temporarylyoffline.com.
Yeah, and I've actually got my affiliate link for you out here, Tio.
Sweet. You should.
Yeah. So
scratch my back, I scratch yours. That's how it works.
That's right. So there's a link for you guys, and you'll take you to this website here. And I've got the boards right here in my hand. And this is a little USB-C board right here. And we're going to do another live stream that puts all this stuff together and uses it in a real-world application. That's not what we're doing tonight. Gosh, you can't get that open. Static bag is staticked. So there's a little board right there. That's the USB-C interface board. And I thought these were Daughterboards going on Raspberry Pi, but they're not.
No, these are directly, these are bespoke, as they say. So you see the pinholes on the one side opposite of the USB-C port. Those expose,
right
they
there.
expose push to talk. They expose carrier operated squelch and microphone and speaker to the computer from the radio. And then we designed the thing so that you could, be a tinkerer and hardwire in old radios that don't have built-in sound cards. And then because there's so many of those old radios that have that 6-pin interface, Hayden made this Daughterboard to go on top. And that does all the work for you. It's got all the parts in there for trimming your audio levels up and down. That's the two big blue ones. And it's got some lights on there to tell you, whether stuff's happening or not. It's got some switches to switch from 1200 to 9600 speed, and it kind of does stuff for you. But if you look at the website, it also shows how to do it on a breadboard, and we've got instructions for how to build the circuits and everything.
Good. Yeah. He sent me you said that picture was on your website?
Yeah. If you click on the green board on the website.
The green board. Okay. Oh yeah.
Which actually, when you buy it, shows up purple. Because it's fun. Colors are fun.
Yeah, right. Okay, so right here, and then...
Yeah, and then that's the one.
Yeah, so can scroll down on this right here. There we go. So...
Yeah, so I've got a RJ45 breakout connector there.
Mm-hmm.
Because the radio that I was playing with is the Retevis RT95, which is the Anytone 778 UV.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a little 20-watt... dual band analog radio, and it's got an RJ45 mic connector on the front of it, so that's where I get the PTT signal and I get the microphone, and then it's got an external speaker port on the back, and that's where I get the sound also.
Good. Okay. And these boards are about $30 a pop, and you don't have to have both of them. You can totally have one and not the other, depending on what radio you've got. So
yeah, and in honor of our new Black Double Week holiday, I've got code Black Friday 15 get you 15% off.
Oh, there you go. Black Friday 15. Awesome. That's pretty cool. Good. I asked Tio before the stream. I was like, okay, so this sounds like it's something that would be an excellent addition to my mystery box service, my mystery box subscription service that I spun up. And his statement was, do you think that they're too technical? And the feedback I've been getting, which is a good question. It's a good question. Are they too technical? The feedback I've been getting is people want more ham radio items, more ham radio items, more ham. So, hey, guess what? This is ham radio. So perhaps
we'll work on a deal.
We'll work on a deal to include those in some future mystery boxes. What's up, Frank?
Not much. Sorry, my live stream went a little long here and took me a minute to get over here, but we had a great discussion on the more advanced features of Meshtastic.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I saw you spelled it Mashtastic in your...
God bless it.
Yeah, in your thumbnail and in your title.
That just shows you I don't know how to spell.
And I was like, Mashtastic must be a mashed version. In other words, like a vodka version of Meshtastic. So it's what happens when you do Meshtastic and drink vodka at the same time. So, I mean, that's
well, frankly, because he took some time to clean up his ham studio there.
Well,
Well,
this side, yes.
yeah, right. Yeah. the other
This side,
not as much.
things are still happening. I've worked hard on the house, and that has all been downstairs, and we're sitting upstairs where nothing has been done. Other than I've been cleaning out old electronics, and those went away. But what is this, Jason?
Okay, so that's sort of kind of a little bit of handmade product, so go ahead and talk about that. Those are actually still on the website, Frank. I never took them down. So, I mean, we haven't had an order for one in like 3 weeks. So, I mean, the last count that I gave you was correct. But
so these are the Tank Radio pint glasses that I received over the weekend, and I'm just as an update. If you ordered one, I will be filling out orders after Thanksgiving. I am just got a little things to do logistic wise on how to pack them and get them done. But they're here. I have them, and they're amazing. Look at them. I can't wait to get these out to y'all.
And I didn't notice it until now, but I guess your camera's backwards, Frank.
Ah.
I didn't notice it until you held the glass up, and I'm like, why is the logo back? I was like, oh, your camera.
It's an OBS
through
thing.
the glass.
Yeah, it is an OBS
The
thing.
camera's mounted upside down, but it doesn't have an upside down rotation. It will only have the flip, and then it's still backwards.
Yeah. Okay. All right. It's all good.
Well, you got a flip and mirror, yeah.
Well, yeah, but you do that per scene. You can't do that for the camera in general.
Yeah.
We're getting off topic.
No, it's okay. That's all right.
There's a trick for that, but it's not any less of a pain in the rear end.
Okay. Oh, Carlos is in there saying you're sounding rough, Steve.
Hey, Don.
Yeah.
Carlos and I were out partying last night, and he wasn't supposed to tell anybody.
You don't go partying with Carlos. Not unless you have like a whole 3 days to take off afterwards.
Yeah, recovery time.
Inadvisable to do that. So.
Hey, Frank, don't worry about your mess. It's just a sign of productivity is what that is. Just means you're busy.
Okay. Okay. All of that then.
Yep.
Productivity. Actually, that's my shipping station that's about to get into order.
Crap.
Hire a maid, Frank.
Oh, I do. But she doesn't come upstairs. It's all downstairs.
I mean, I wouldn't come upstairs if I were her either.
You don't pay her enough to do the upstairs.
That's true. Let's see. Does Frank know he still has my comments up? I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know if he does or not. So Dawn says.
Bam.
Dawn says, so.
Fixed.
So any questions about the interface boards that T.O. and Hayden have worked on?
Hey, you've got. I noticed that Jason's got the version 2 of the DI as well. He's got the latest version that we've got too, the purple one.
Well, tell us what the difference is.
Yeah. Well, it's got my call sign on it for starters. No, what did we do? I'm trying to remember now. We did.
The purple.
We're constantly improving.
Yeah, there was something that we improved on it. I can't remember what it was. Oh, the standoffs. That's right. 3 millimeters so that they'd fit M3 screws. Yeah, that's what we did.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
So you can stack them. So the Daughterboard will, when you put the pins on each board, the Daughterboard then plugs in on the top. And then you've got on the Daughterboard the 6-pin mini DIN connector, which allows you to plug into, the radios that all have that on the back of them, like the Yaesus and the Icoms and the Kenwoods.
Yeah, in fact, Steve, put that up there again, Steve. I'll get you. Yeah, right there.
So that's the sandwich that we've got set up.
Yeah. So you don't have standoffs on that one at the moment, but you can put them
I don't,
on there.
because when people make the 3D printed cases, they don't make them with the standoff. So they don't need them at that point. It just slides right in. And then this one came from Freddie Mac, Ham Radio Crusader. He's going to be selling these on his store.
So, okay, Freddie, I need one of those. So I need you to send me one of those, or send me a link. I'll buy it from you. I don't mind buying it from you. But definitely have a little case for it. That's pretty cool.
Did you say
without the standoffs, it wiggles a bit, but it doesn't really matter. Once you get
question
it plugged in,
from Kevin: can the Toads support a CW interface to a computer?
Interesting. What's CW interface? Which one?
There's numerous CW interfaces.
See if is he talking about like Morse code software, so you can interface it and send a
you can do FL
Morse
Digi
from your PC. Yeah,
but I didn't know if he was talking about like a physical key or interface.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't follow that either. Yeah.
I mean, I guess the short answer is yes.
Yeah. You can
it's
do
designed
like
for tinkering.
FL Digi or WSJT for a radio like an 891 that doesn't have its own sound card, right?
Right. Yep.
And
or you can do Allstar, which is what Freddie Mac's been doing with it with the Motorola radios.
Of course he is. Yeah.
Or APRS.
Of course he is. Yeah. APRS.
APRS
is packet radio, so you
WinLink.
can also do WinLink, and you
WinLink.
can do
Okay.
BBSs. Yep.
Sweet. Okay.
Do you have a WinLink node accessible by like 2 meter or RF near you?
I do. It's a 2 meter packet node, and it's been probably 2 or 3 weeks since I tried it. But the last time I tried it, I couldn't get into it. It's run by the Northeast Tarrant Amateur Radio Club. What's called NetArc up here, and I was using it. I was using the heck out of it during my 30 days of ham radio, checking WinLink almost every day. Checked into WinLink Wednesday two times during that month, and I've checked it several times since then. But they did have it down for a while, and then they said, okay, it's back up now, and I used it, and then like 2 days later, I couldn't get back into it again. So I don't know. I haven't checked it. I need to do that. I need to go check my WinLink email because I haven't done. I don't want to do it over Telnet. I've
right,
waited.
Yeah, it's just wrong.
I don't want to do it over Telnet. I've been trying to wait for it, and then I talked to oh geez, what's his name? I want to say Kevin. I don't know if that's right. KN6, the guy who makes the
Craig KM6LYW.
Yes, Craig. That's correct.
The guitar man.
Yes, correct. I talked to him during my 30 days of ham radio, and we talked about doing some stuff with packet radio. And he sent me he said that the build that you and I did, Steve, on this WinLink node, which I actually have, is sitting right here in front of me. He's like, that's an old build. He's like, I've made a lot of updates to the package since then. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So I need to re-download, reflash all that. So that's on the list of things to do, but I haven't got around to that yet.
And they're asking about it in the chat, but the Toads DI does work with the new version of KM6LYW's DigiPi. There's actually a drop down, and you pick it off the list.
Oh, it's in his drop down. Okay.
Yeah. And then there's another question from Kaj Mitch. Maybe I said that wrong. APRS on the 705. The 705 has a built-in sound card, so while you can do that, you shouldn't is the easy way.
You don't need it.
Save yourself some money. You don't need it.
Yeah.
And that's how honest we are as hams and brothers here. But I mean, yeah, if you want to support me, buy one and, sit it next to the 705. It'll look pretty.
Yeah.
But this is really designed for older radios that don't have built-in sound cards.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And originally the idea was born out of struggling to modify the CM108 sound card for an Allstar Link node. So for those that wanted to build like a high-powered node, they'd have to go and modify the little USB, whereas this already has it all modified on it. So, but then it became a little bit more versatile.
Yes.
We could do it for other things.
Why can I not zoom out on my camera?
Can't hear you, Jason.
Now Jason's got no
That's
audio.
because that's because I was
I saw your lips
talking about
moving.
his armpit.
I know, right?
Yeah. No, I can't zoom out
You're
on my
letting
camera.
your beard grow again. I see on that picture.
I'm looking up the 900 now. Somebody's asking about the FT 900,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a cool looking radio. I really like the old Yaesu radios. I need to see the rear of it. There's the rear end of it. Yes. Tuner. Oh, it's got weird ports on it. Interesting.
Is there a new version of the 900?
It's got RCA
The FT 900?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can
that's
definitely do this.
Like you can plug it into your TV,
the Toads DI.
your VCR.
But like Yaesu went after that radio has gone to the radio heaven. Yaesu changed the CAT control port to be on the 8-pin connector, and the tuner on the 8-pin connector, and the linear amplifier on the 8-pin connector, and then they added the 6-pin connector for data modes. This one's got RCA plugs and 3.5. If you can find the pin out for those different connectors, then that's exactly what this is designed for. Is you just plug it right into the pin headers here, and if you need to build some circuitry to invert logic levels or tamp down the audio or whatever, you can do that. Or you can actually get a 6-pin cable and cut the one end off of it that goes to the radio and put custom ends on it and plug it in.
So if you have a look, can I share my screen quickly? No, I can't.
Let me hold on. I'll turn it on for you.
I want to show you. I found that in the manual. TO. Have a look at this. That's probably one of the best connector pinouts diagrams that I've seen. They've got the actual photos of each
perfect.
connector
Oh, wow.
with all of the pinouts.
Oh, that is
Yaesu back in the day
good.
was so much better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
So it
Now
looks
I
like you
want
can
one of
do
these
it on
radios.
this connector here, DVS2, voice in, voice out, PTT.
You know, I bet brand new in the box it came with those connectors. My old Kenwoods used to.
Yeah,
My
Kenwoods
Icon used to.
I think they all used to.
Yeah.
They knew you were gonna ham stuff up.
Right.
Ham it up.
Yeah, I mean, they wanted you to, really, but yeah. All right, well, I want to move on because we got a few things to talk about tonight. So, but yeah, any questions for Steve's thing? Check out the link once more. Yeah, there it is. temporarylyoffline.com/hamradio2. That's my affiliate link. You guys use that. And Black Friday 15, I think, Steve?
Yes, Black Friday 15.
Black Friday 15 will get you 15% off, so check that out. The next one I got, this is a Spooltenna. Now, I did a video about Spooltenna 2-3 months ago. No, it was longer than that. It was last spring. I remember that because I met them at Hamvention in May, 4 days in May, actually, in the month of May, and I'd already done my video by then. So it was sometime last spring. They have a black, and the original one's white. It's a white spool with black wire. They've got a new orange high-vis wire that you can get on the website. This is a new stealth edition, and look at that. It's serial number 2.
Nice.
So I assume they kept serial number 1 for themselves and sent me serial number 2. So.
Well, no, they did 2 for Ham Radio 2.0.
Oh, that 2.0. Yeah, that could be it too. Yeah. So, but that's But yeah, so they're on Black Friday. So 5 days from now, on Black Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern. 8 a.m. Eastern. According to their website here, they will release these, and they're going to be a limited supply. And I'm sure that their website's going to be bombarded. I don't know exactly where it's going to be. I think it's going to be, if you go to shop here, it'll probably be under one of these Spooltenna things here. Oh, there it is right there. Okay, I'm sorry. It's up there now, but you can't buy it yet. So Spooltenna comes with this really cool bag, an extra spool, ABR coax.
Nice.
Available Black Friday Eastern. Or 8 a.m. Eastern, something like that.
Man, they went all out for Black Friday.
Yeah.
They gave you guys 15% off.
I know, yeah. And they got it. It's a cool setup. So my wife and I are going to be traveling to where we're going to fly to Vegas and rent a camper van in late February, about 2 weeks after Hamcation next year. And we're going to tour what's called the Mighty 5, the 5 national parks at the southern end of Utah. And we were, and she was like, "Are you going to be able to pack down light enough?" I'm like, "Well, that's a valid question, knowing the way I pack stuff." But in fact, I think that would be a cool video. Hey, I'm getting on a plane. I want to do HF. I want to do 100 watt, probably 100 watt HF. And what am I taking? How am I going to pack? What am I going to take? This is probably one of the antennas I will take. I will probably take this because this is all it is right here. I mean, I'll probably take this bag with all the extra stuff in it as well. But if I wanted to, I could totally get away with just taking this one spool like this, because you just unwind the spool, plug in your BNC here, and then plug in the antenna. The spool itself acts as your unun. And you plug the wire in here after you unwind it all. Plug your coax in here, and you're done.
And that's an NFED half wave, right? 40, 20,
correct.
15, and 10.
That is correct. Yes. Yeah.
So the spool antenna is the uniqueness of it is the roundness and the case itself.
Yeah, and the fact that it's it's small
it actually
and compact.
winds up. It's got a winder built into it. So
correct.
So
it has a winder
the whole
built
case
into it.
is the winder versus
That's
you
correct.
carrying this and then wrap your NFED half wave.
Yeah, correct.
But it's got a winder motion to it, like a fishing spool.
Right, yeah, like a fishing spool. Yeah, correct.
I want a crank on it so I could do think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, that too, Hayden.
I just shared the link to the website in the chat. That is an affiliate link again. If you use the coupon code of HamRadio 2.0, you will receive free shipping. So free shipping with my code HamRadio 2.0. Yeah, and Spooltenna is in the chat up there too. Rob's in the chat right now. So But yeah, this is cool. This is a neat looking antenna. They told me about. They sent me an email. I'm like, cool. Okay, I was like, yeah, I'll promote that. And I looked at it. I was like, okay, I can't get it until Black Friday. And then one showed up in the mail like a week later. I'm like, oh, they sent me one. Sweet.
Nice.
so it's a neat looking product, and I like the whole I don't know. I like the whole limited edition, the limited edition aspect of it. Yeah, well, I like the antenna concept, obviously, but I like the limited edition concept as well. So maybe at Christmas we'll get one that's red, white, and has a Santa Claus hat on it or something. I don't know.
So that extra spool, is that for the coax, or is that a spare spool in case you break it?
I believe that is no. I don't think it's a spare spool. I think it's to hold. You said it was a 40 meter. I believe you can add enough wire to make it an 80 meter infit half wave. So this is the spare spool right here. It is not the unun. It's just a wire holder, and there's extra.
Perhaps
wire
if Spooltenna was in the chat and could tell us.
Yeah. Yep. So that So I believe that is to add more wire to make this an 80 meter infit half wave, if I'm not mistaken.
And those guys are tried great. I saw them at the last Hamfest that we were at. They were at Huntsville, I think.
Yeah, I believe so. Believe so. So yeah, but great product from those guys. Really looking forward to trying this black one out. The white one that I have works great. I still have it. I've used it twice since my video, I think, and
dark mode.
Always been happy with it. Dark mode's the way to go. Totally the way to go. Okay, so the next thing on the agenda tonight is this ZBM2 antenna. This is a new, and it's not new.
I feel like this is a QBC.
Newbies, yeah. It's I got Home Shopping Network accused of that a couple times with my Black Friday videos, but whatever. So this is very well-built, well-tuned HT, he calls it a foul weather antenna V2. ZBM2industries.com is the website. He sells some BTEC radios and some other stuff as well, and stuff like that right there. But I've been using this, and I've been putting a lot of pictures on Instagram of my Kenwood D75 and other radios too. But every time I do that, somebody says, hey, what antenna is that? This is the ZBM2. It's a dual band antenna. So D75 is a tri-band radio. It's not a tri-band antenna, but it's the antenna I've been using to do 2 meters and 440. And it's got this canvas type material, kind of like a canvas USB cable. And it's got this canvas type material around it that makes it totally waterproof. BNC on the end down there. And I've been incredibly happy with this antenna for my HT for the last, I don't know, I've had it 6 months or so, probably something like that. But those are all ham-made. He's a ham radio operator, obviously. He makes those, tunes each one individually. They're not factory off of a conveyor belt or something like that. He tunes each one individually, and they come in different colors like that. I believe if you no, I think I'm wrong about that. Never mind. I thought I had a coupon, but I don't. So I'll put his link in the chat. Yeah, they're not advertised as indestructible, but he advertises as a tough handmade antenna made right here in the USA, is made of special blend of nickel titanium that won't shear, sag or bend or break. Comes in dual band options for hams or GMRS users, as well as monoband. So you can get a monoband one for GMRS if you prefer to do that as well. I'm really hoping he comes up with one for tri-band. That's
different
a good
colors. Different colors as well.
Yeah, different colors. Yep. Yeah, the one on the website here, this one's green. This one's kind of like a tan or a coyote brown. The one I have is black. Tim is asking, does it hold a memory like a signal stick? It does, but it's not as bad as a signal stick, in my opinion. Let me get back to this view right here. It's a little bit, you can see it's a little bit bent in this direction because I keep mine rolled up because this is a freaking long antenna to just set on the radio and keep it there. So I roll it up. So yeah, it does have a slight memory to it. You can see it's bent like that and a downward slope like that. I'm not holding it like that. That's just how it is.
If your HT antenna is not bent, then you're not a real ham.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Every ham at the Hamfest has a
right. Yeah. And the thing I like about this one is it doesn't It's more a signal stick is very flexible, and I should have put the signal stick on my list tonight. Honestly, I didn't, but I should have.
You got to be careful of those signal sticks though. When you unravel them, they'll whip straight out.
Poke your eye out.
You and take your eye out.
Yeah. No, kid, you take your eye out.
It doesn't look like that one's going to do that. It looks like it's the material's a lot more.
It comes out pretty quickly, but it's not as fast as it doesn't hit you as hard as a signal stick does. So, I mean, a signal stick's a great antenna too. There's nothing wrong with either one of these, but I think this one's a little bit more durable. Although I know guys that run signal sticks on a mag mount on top of their car.
Yep.
And use them with their 50 watt mobile radio.
I drove from Texas to Florida with it.
I know a guy who used his signal stick as the antenna on his G90 and transmitted on 20 meters.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Spooltenna says the spool is for coax. Spare spool for coax. Okay. All right. Okay. Spool is for coax. Okay.
Right.
So I would get some RG316 probably to put in there.
So they said no sag. The signal stick in extremely cold weather will.
You know, I was talking to Rich. I was talking to Richard about that at Hamvention this year, and I think they came up with a new formula where supposedly it doesn't do that anymore. I haven't tried it. I've got 5 or 6 or 7 signal sticks, but I bought them all like 2 or 3 years ago, so I don't think I have the latest rendition that he's got, but I believe the newest ones don't do that. But that might be a good test. I may have to test that out and see.
Yeah, I don't plan on being anywhere near cold weather.
So, no, you probably don't. You probably had your share.
It's been in the 40s down here in Arizona. It's kind of ridiculous. This is not what I signed up for. I need a refund.
Well, yep, that is true. Also,
no shrinkage problems there, hey Steve?
Not for me anyway.
No.
I'm an all-weather bloke.
This is a new one that I found recently, and it's very much like the ZBM2.
What is this?
This is Iron Spear Outfitters, and they make a unbreakable dual-band antenna for clear communications. Now, it's $53, but I'm morbidly curious to see, okay.
You're morbidly curious?
Morbidly, yeah, because I want to like
Frank's death.
I want to, yeah.
Is it a tactical antenna with a sharp end?
I don't think so. No, it's not. It's not anything like
that. It's a bendable spear.
But you can get them in all these colors right here. You can see. Looks like you get them in dual band, and I'm not sure if I think he has one for both GMRS and for mesh. Yeah, Maximus antenna 915 megahertz right here. So he's got one for that. $32 for that one. So, but Iron Spear Outfitters, I don't remember. I don't remember how I found these guys. I believe they reached out to me through Shopify Collabs. This is where their affiliate program is from, and because I have Shopify Collabs on affiliate programs on 2 or 3 other companies,
like
and
mine.
Yeah. But I found them before you had that. But
rude.
I've got CountyCom. I think was the first affiliate link I had from Shopify Collabs. But I think they reached out to me and said, hey, please join our affiliate. And I'm like, sure, why not? And then it's like, oh, holy crap, those are antennas. They've got these antenna relocation solutions right here. So you can put them on like your chest rig or your backpack and route the antenna around so it's not poking you in the side all the time.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. So I bought one of these not from them. I bought one of these recently. I haven't received it in the mail yet. I didn't get it from them. I got it from another outfit that sells something similar. And I'm going to see how well I like that because I do have a chest rig I want to try that on. But has anyone heard of these guys? Iron Spear Outfitters. No. Anyone heard of them?
No, this is the first time.
Because I'd never heard of them either, but they look like incredibly well-made antennas. Here's the affiliate link for them right there.
I like that. The routing around the backpack or your chest harness.
Yeah.
So that I could put the radio in a bag or slot on the back and then just have the wire going.
Well, then you put it on your Gaston had something like this at Quartzfest a couple years ago. He was showing it to me, and I'm like, that's a really good idea. And I don't remember the brand he was using, but you could put your radio on your chest rig or even on your belt, and then route the antenna around. And again, the antenna's not poking in the back. and you can route it through your backpack, or you can, like you said, Frank, put it on your backpack and then take a speaker microphone. I've got my speaker microphone for my Kenwood D75, and route the speaker microphone and put it on your backpack strap here, and then keep the whole radio and thing behind you.
Because I have
just easy to
right
see
now
like
the
that.
radio sitting here to click, but it's also then the antenna's like, and
yeah.
That would be cool, so I can move it off to the side and then have it wrap up and just be on the back.
Exactly. Yeah. So I've got a couple of things I'm working on. Of course, that's a perfect environment at the hunting lease to test out stuff like that. So I haven't ordered anything from these guys yet, but I was wondering what you guys thought about them. If anyone had heard of them.
For me, and you dropped for these guys.
Hold on.
It's just a blank. Never mind. My internet was being silly.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I tested these links, but I put all these links.
It could be always just a bad copy and paste.
Could be. Yeah. Could be. But anyway, Iron Spear Outfitters is that one right there. Now I wanted to. Oof. Yeah, their stuff's not cheap. It's made in the USA. It's very well made, according to the website. It is.
I really want that relocator solution, though.
It's not cheap. So you can find cheaper solutions that may or may not work as good. But I'm not trying to show everybody the most inexpensive solution. But here's a preview into something that I'm working on. Okay. And I think we're going to talk about.
Just keep it amongst yourselves. It's a secret.
Yeah. We're not announcing on the internet.
In fact, I'm going to talk about this website here in a second. But all right, I ran across an Instagram post about a comms guy talking about the Baofeng, and so people were dogging him because he's using a Baofeng. Okay.
Now, come on.
And then,
are we still on that? Goodness.
Yeah, we're
That's still a thing.
But here's my question. Here's my question. Okay, all right. Those of you who are #2A supporters, okay, what would you think if you were to go to a training exercise and a guy was to show up with a high point pistol?
I think the range would tell him to leave.
I would laugh quietly to myself.
Yeah, you would laugh. Okay, so anyway, I got a video I'm making about that. So anyway, food for thought. That's a
good analogy, and it's making me think, Jason.
It's an excellent analogy. If you want, and I don't remember if I came up with that or heard that from someone else, but yeah. So,
but again, it's the exact same answer. If all you had was a high point, would you just not carry it?
Exactly.
I'm too embarrassed to defend myself. I'm too embarrassed to
it's a high point, yes.
And let me make something clear. Anyone who carries a Baofeng on their tactical pack or tactical gear or their comms pack, if you have a Baofeng, you are 10 steps ahead of most people who don't even think about comms. At least you thought about comms. At least you have something. Because a lot of these guys just like, well, I've got a phone. Or they just don't think about it. I don't want to talk to anybody. Okay, well, yeah, don't talk to anybody then. I don't know. But it's kind of crazy like that. But yeah, at least you're thinking about comms like that. So I wanted to talk about the iGate Mini, but his website's been down for all afternoon. So I did a whole video about the iGate Mini, and I'm still running it in the truck. It's still working very well. It's a little Raspberry Pi iGate that takes your RF signal and spits it out to APRS.FI for the internet. And the device itself has been working great. I don't know what's wrong with his website, but we won't talk much about that tonight. And then, of course, Kits for Hams is who makes these Sherry Allstar nodes, which I have built on the stream and used a lot of. But if you go to kits4hams.com, that's who sells those. And if you're trying to get into Allstar, or you want to build an Allstar kit, this is one of the least expensive solutions to get in the Allstar, and it's just really good kit for Allstar stuff.
I sent you an oddly better link for iGate Mini on Discord.
Is that the CSN?
Yeah.
Oh well, that was the first one I tried, and then I backed it up. I couldn't get to that one either. Okay,
must be a Texas thing.
No, it's working now. It's working now. So I originally tried that. That's the link that he sent that I used in my live stream, and I couldn't get that to pull up, so I went back one. Yeah, but neither one of them were working earlier. Well, there's the iGate. Okay, that's the iGate Mini. So, and then you 3D print the case for it, and it's cool if you want to set up an iGate at the house or in the I got mine running in my truck, If you want to set that up, that's a really good piece of kit there. And then, of course, these are really good Sherry.
Mine's
Allstar.
Mine's sitting back there.
Mm-hmm.
I talked to Hayden on that.
Yeah, mine's over here.
Which one are you? I know I've talked to you on Allstar before, Hayden. Which one are you running?
Well, I've got two. I've got this one, which is for the Pi 3, and then I've got another one, which is the one below on your screen share. The
Pi
what do you call it?
one.
The hat one.
The Pi hat
plugs in the top.
The Pi hat. Yeah.
I think the Pi hat looks better.
I do too.
It's all about looks.
Yep, I do too. I think it's and it's all enclosed in a single case, so it's more protected if you're going to move it around and whatnot. Yeah. So yeah, but the Pi hat it does look good.
I think I've got the Pi hats on VHF and this one, the plug-in one's on UHF, but you can mix and match and whatever you want.
Good. And then of course we're going to talk about. We're still sticking to antennas here. Ed Fong antennas. I sell these on my website. There's a couple other websites you can get them out there if I'm out of stock. If I am out of stock with any of these, it's because Ed Fong hasn't replenished me yet. I sell them faster than he can make them. But it looks like I'm out of stock with the roll-ups right now. So I got the dual band in PVC, GMRS version, which is mono band in PVC. And then he makes a roll-up one, and that's the one I carry in my Tech Prepper Man Pack with my FTM 6000. Did a couple of Instagram videos about that last week. But these are really popular antennas. They sell well. A lot of people use them. A lot of people are happy with them. It's just an antenna, a J-pole antenna inside of a PVC pipe. There's nothing really special about it. But if you're in an HOA, it looks like a piece of plumbing coming out of your roof. You can totally attach it to a piece of plumbing or a fence post or something like that, and it doesn't look like an antenna. So it's a great way to get on VHF, UHF, or GMRS if you don't have any other options because of HOA or something like that. And then this is another guy that I found on Instagram just not too long ago. But if I remember correctly, I think he's the one that gave me the Baofeng idea. Let's see. He makes this product here. Let me find it. He's got tactical belts here. Chest rig. This one right here. So I ordered one of these, and I'm do a video about it when I get it. This is a really cool 3D printed case for his Baofeng.
Ooh.
That has a cover over the volume knob and over the channel selector so that you don't bump it when it's sitting on your
chest,
on your belt or your chest or wherever you have it. If you reach back for it and you click it off of the the channel or something like that. And I think it was this guy that was arguing with people in the chat about how Baofengs are fine. There's nothing wrong with the and I'm like, you're not wrong, but please don't be the guy who's making fun of a guy with a high point at a firing range if you're going to carry a Baofeng on your comms gear. So that's all I'm saying. But this is pretty cool.
There are reasons to carry a Baofeng.
Yeah. I agree with that. I mean, I carry my Baofeng sometimes at my hunting lease because I don't like to take my expensive radios out there.
Right.
But usually I take the expensive radio anyway, just because I like them better. But this guy's website is Nordic Development Industries. And he's got these, he calls them a Fang EXO shroud.
Like an exoskeleton.
Yeah. And the fact that he named it a Fang and not a Baofeng, I thought that was impressive. I was pretty cool with that. So there's a link for his thing right there. Let's see. Any questions, Frank?
No, not right now.
All right.
There's talks about high points.
Yeah.
And you really have me on that point. I'm like, I am been in races meetings where the old grumpy hams are like, it's a good radio or no radio. If you have a Baofeng, it's a no radio, and I think that is absolute garbage. But then you got me looking down on high points, so you really got me in a spot here.
Was High Point the one that had the Yeet cannon model?
Yeah,
yes.
I have one.
Okay,
$160, brand new in a box, shipped.
Ooh.
$160. I saw that and I'm like,
firearm.
I can't not buy that.
Twice the weight and half the price.
Right. And High Points are made in the USA, man. They're not cheap Chinese firearms. They're made in the USA. So, I mean, it's not the only firearm I have. I'll just put it that way. But yeah, the yeet cannon.
Well, when we were at Yellowstone, Frank was going to defend himself against the bears with a 22.
Hey, you know.
Well, I mean,
I know how to do
SOB
it correctly.
was going to shoot me.
Yeah.
So the bears ate me.
Right. He was like, I'm not going to shoot the bear. I'm going to shoot you.
I have a story on that. I was at a ranger talk one time, and the ranger was going around and asking people like what you're doing for defensive against a bear just in case. And I was like, well, we got bear spray, bird spray. He asked me, I got a 22, and he laughed. He's like, none of y'all hike with that guy.
Yeah.
Right.
And he left it at that and kept on going.
I don't blame him. Yeah. Yeah. Nobody hiked with that guy. But yes, Bricker House. The Nordic place has a Motorola relocation kit that is very interesting. He does have a few relocation kits on his website as well. He's got some chest harnesses.
Don't tell Freddie Mac about
that. He's got the MX Motorola adapter to BNC. Some stuff like that. He's got some Meshtastic stuff on here as well. So it's an interesting website. Found him through Instagram again. So kind of a cool thing.
Doom scrolling.
Right. Yeah. Well, waiting for the 12-point buck to walk out in my deer stand. So just kind of scrolling through the Instagram. Of course, I got to talk about Digirig. Now, Digirig does a lot of the stuff that Steve's interface board does.
Yeah.
And
Digirig's awesome. I like Dennis.
Yeah, but
that's
Digirigs
amazing.
are some cool stuff.
There were a lot of comments while we're talking about that. Your electronics board about Digirig, and it seems to.
Yeah.
But Digirig is now also making. Let's see, store all products.
They're for different purposes.
Yeah, kind of. He's got these. Does he have them on the website? I think he does.
What are you looking for?
This Digitenna.
Okay, yeah.
This is a smaller version of the Spooltenna. And I think it's not. I don't think that this is 20. It's a 20 watt. So this is a QRP antenna, where the Spooltenna is 100 watts. It'll handle 100 watts just fine. But this one's a little bit more small and compact. And look, I got one right here. So
it's pretty small.
Yeah. So these are pretty cool. And I talked to Dennis about these, and I ordered one. I ordered this from it because he put it on something on his mailing list, and I was like, oh, that looks cool. So I ordered one. He sent me 2 of them.
He has a reel to wheel it in. Yeah. That's what you need.
Yeah, the Spooltenna does that also.
The Spooltenna does that also, once you take it all off of there. Yeah. And again, the Spooltenna is a 100-watt antenna. This is a 20-watt antenna, so it's not exactly the same thing. But he sent me 2 of these, and he put a note in the box, and he said, you think this might be a mystery box item? And I'm like, sure. Yeah, we could put these in mystery boxes.
Well, of course.
I mean, they're $100, so he's going to have to do something for me on the price for that, because I like to buy in bulk for mystery box stuff, because I'll need like 100 of them. But possibly, we are going to have some Digirig products in some future mystery boxes. Possibly this, but if not, then definitely some Digirig products in some future mystery boxes as well. So, but yeah, Dennis, he goes to these organizer pouches is really cool as well. It comes with a patch and all that. And of course, I'm all about that. Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong screen here. Let's see. Right there. So these organizer pouches.
The patch are awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, the patch is cool. I've got 2 or 3. I've got a Digirig pouch right here, like with and they're only $10. And they're I keep the Digirig for my 891 in this pouch, so I know where it is all the time. But
can you go back to his product screen?
Sure.
I like to show something.
I put a link to Digirig in the chat right there. That is an affiliate link as well. So let's see, Digirig store all products.
Scroll down. I'm looking for stop. These cables they're twisted up behave much better when dealing with Digirig products. So if you got a older Digirig and your connector cable is straight, these will eliminate majority of all the feedback issues I had with the Digirig when operating on HF. So if you don't have these cables, you need to update and replace your cables with these ones that are spun around and like the pigtailed, because they eliminate a lot of the feedback issues I was having. So I just kind of wanted to point that out, because yes, that fixed a lot of that stuff.
Makes sense.
He also has what's the Digirig Mini?
Yeah,
The
so
light.
the Digirig Mini,
The light,
or
the light.
the light, yeah, the light. This guy right here.
I have this,
So-
and I don't know how to properly utilize it. Can you explain what?
So he had one of these. So I went and basically asked him that same question at Huntsville. And these have a USB-C port on the bottom of them. So basically, you plug your radio into your phone. And what he did is he didn't have a phone. He had a tablet running at the Huntsville Hamfest with APRS Droid running on the tablet. And it plugged into like I think he just had it plugged into a Baofeng. But you can plug it into any. There's different radio cables for different radios and whatnot. So you take the radio, you plug it into the Digirig Lite, and then you plug it into a tablet or phone, and you run WODE, WinLink over Android, or you run APRS Droid, or you run a number of other software suites where you can, interface a radio. Instead of interfacing with a computer, you're interfacing with an Android device. It'll work. I believe it'll work with iPhone also. I'm not 100% because I don't have an iPhone, but now that the newer iPhones with the USB-C, I'm pretty sure it'll work with various applications on the iPhone as well. But it's made to be interfaced with a smartphone or a tablet instead of a computer.
Is it only those specific applications? Can I plug it into a computer and then run WSJTX and have it not control the radio, but send the signals to the radio?
Yeah, it's anything that it's anything. It's a digital sound interface. So whatever you need, whatever application is made to run a radio, it'll work with.
Okay.
And it'll plug your radio into a computer or smartphone or tablet or something, and it'll run whatever application you're running on the smartphone. It'll run because it's a digital interface to the radio from there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it'll do all that.
Okay.
But these are really really cool devices.
As well. I've been meaning to do a video on it. I just haven't figured out how to properly utilize it yet. So.
I would do I would take your Android phone and run APRS Droid and plug it into like a Baofeng or that FT65 you got or something like that, and then just do APRS over a radio, a HT that doesn't have built-in APRS with it, and just show how you can do that.
Like a Baofeng.
Like a Baofeng.
Attached to your high point.
Yeah. Right.
Attached to the high point.
Yeah.
I think you'd still be able to see all of the high point behind the Baofeng.
No, I don't think it does cat control, Bill. He's right. It just does audio. The Digirig Lite just does audio. Some of the interfaces will do cat control for the main Digirigs, but the Lite doesn't do cat control. It's just but you don't need cat control for
APRS. No, it's
APRS.
one frequency.
It's only one frequency. Mm-hmm. And you don't really need it for WinLink because you just program the WinLink channels into the memory channels and change whatever your packet WinLink.
A lot of people don't know this, but you don't need it for FT8 either.
Not really, no. Because
on 14074 and
right,
PTT.
Yeah, there's a lot of times where, I say a lot of times. There's a couple of times where I was plugged into like either my FTDX10 or my 705, and for whatever reason, the Windows box drivers decided to crap, and they weren't controlling the radio anymore. But if I tuned to the right frequency, 40 meters on 14.074, I was still hearing the audio on the computer from the radio, and I could still work WSJTX. I just couldn't change frequencies through cat control. Works fine. So let's see. So the next one I want to talk about, and I've made videos about these guys before as well. I don't know if you guys have ever used any of these. Gosh, if I could get my screens correct. W0AEZ Kevin, he makes these batteries, these external batteries for the D75.
Kevin's good people too. We got a lot of good handmade people.
Yeah. This is my D75 battery. It's I think it's a 5 amp hour battery with the USB-C port on the bottom of it. So this really, really brings your D75 to life. That has the really crummy battery life with the stock batteries from Kenwood. And he's got a lot of mesh stuff as well. And then he's got an external battery for the FT3, FT5. He's got one for the D74, D75, and he's got one for the FT70. He offered to send me one for the FT70 after he started making these like a year ago, and I'm like, no, don't send me one of those because I don't have that radio. It'd be a waste of time to send me one of those. But he sent me one for my Yaesu and for my Kenwood, and they're just really good. You can save a 5% discount on his website with the code of KC5HWB. That's one of the few websites we're going to talk about tonight where there's an actual discount coupon. But KC5HWB will get you 5% off of that. every day. It's not a Black Friday thing. It's an everyday thing. But excellent batteries, really good expansion batteries. He sells some other stuff in here too, but W0AEZ is his call sign, Kevin, and I just put that link in the chat. Any of y'all on Zoom have any of these batteries?
I do. I've got one for the FT5.
Yeah. Okay, that was my first one. I ran that one for a while. In fact, it's still on my FT5. I just haven't used my FT5 much since I got the Kenwood battery, because this brings this. I mean, because now your Kenwood will last for 2 days with this thing, and I like the interface better on the Kenwood. It has 220. APRS is easier to use, so I've been carrying my Kenwood most days here lately. That FT5 battery will also work with the VX8, Bill says. I don't have the VX8. I have the VX6. And that is a different battery than the 8 is, but yeah. Reading the chat here. KA2AUB. Those batteries are awesome. My FT5 runs for days. Yeah. Yeah, they have a long, long time. Jody has one too. Okay. All right, so the last site we're going to talk about tonight, and then we'll just kind of ad-lib after that, I think. See what you guys are talking about in the chat. This is Austin's website. I don't remember Austin's call sign right now, but he was at Hamcation last year. I think he's overseas right now. I think he's in Europe somewhere. He set up this website, commsdepot.com. There's no affiliate link or anything. commsdepot.com. And Steve, you should totally contact him, because what it is, he explained this to me. He's like, this is like an Etsy website, but it's for hams. So people that make stuff can put it on this website, and then you have like this website from multiple vendors and manufacturers and that kind of thing. N9SAB, Tom, he sells his antennas on here. He has his stuff on eBay also. Infed antennas, we can go here. In fact, here you go. Here it is. Sellers, Comms Depot, the 3D printing ham, Aetherwave antennas. That's N9SAB. Tom, or I'm sorry, not Tom. Tim. He sells his antennas on here. My throat's getting dry. AF6SA.
Something more to drink.
Yeah. AP Quick Cons are on here now. I sell these on my website as well.
Those Quick Connects are amazing.
They're pretty cool. Yeah.
Recommend them enough.
Yeah.
I think you need them for every pack, and great thing to save your butt.
Yeah. There you go. Bill's sharing the link in the chat. Archaic Concept, and this is not all ham radio. Some of this is just kind of like off-grid stuff, or he's got some Meshtastic stuff in here. Arte Wireless, I don't know what that is. It looks like an antenna. Miniature HF Ballon, okay. Barber Designs, or Barber Technologies. Okay, so this guy, I traded some emails with this guy, and he sent me one of his dual-band antennas. This is something else I'm probably going to put it in a mystery box upcoming. This is a very small and lightweight antenna that mounts on the side of your house or side of your shack. And this is a pretty cool-looking vertical antenna. It's not very big. And you could totally put this on your chimney of your roof, and nobody would know what the heck it was because they'd never see it. So, cool antenna on there. Buckstenna design. There's nothing on there. This looks like he's got some new stuff since I was on here last. Gridbase has some stuff on here. I've talked about him in the past. He's got some Cyberdeck stuff. Ham Gear 3D. 3D printed stuff for $705. Off-grid WX, off-grid weather. So Austin, I think this is his company. He's had these at these modular field reference manuals. He's had these at Hamcation before. These are really great. You can get all kinds of inserts for here. All of your FRS, MERS, GMRS frequencies, marine band frequencies that you have to Google every time because you can't remember.
Wait, I don't have to write them down myself anymore?
Exactly, yeah. And then
I like that idea.
A lot of stuff like that. I mean, NOAA weather frequencies, national calling frequencies, hurricane net frequencies, that kind of stuff. A lot of stuff like that in there. K8DDV. Not familiar with this guy. Layer Fab. More 3D printed stuff. Some Meshtastic in there. Let's see. Mad Gear Company. This is More. This is more of these field reference manuals. Mad Gear Company. And Nordic. Oh, what do you know? This guy that I just spoke about, he's on here now. I didn't know he was on here before. Portable ham and radio made easy. Portable ham, KX3 dock, and radio made easy. I just got some extra stuff. Oh, he's actually selling Anytone radios right there. So anyway, commsdepot.com. That's where. And Austin, the guy who runs this website, his name is Austin. He's been at Hamcation for the last 2 years, I know. Maybe longer than that. Cool guy. Military veteran. I think he's on active duty overseas. I think that's why he's overseas, if I'm not mistaken. And great. If you have a handmade product, you should reach out to him and get your products put on here because, you know, the more traffic he gets, the more products he gets, the more exposure you can get to your own stuff.
Can I give you a site, Jason?
Sure.
Let's go to the Hamtop by Scott.
Okay. Is it the Hamtop?
Yeah, the Hamtop.
After that, we can look at Hayden's site.
Yeah.
What does Hayden have?
Ooh, all sorts of stuff. Go to the first one. Yeah.
The Ham Shop, this one?
No, Stop.
No.
Well,
this is Scott. You've met Scott with the
I know
metal...
who Scott is,
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I know who Scott is. I just can't remember his URL.
I think... Yeah,
that's it. There
right
we
there.
Go.
Yep,
Okay.
he's on Etsy.
Yeah. These
That's
sky hooks, I just got done doing a video series on them, and to be honest, they're amazing. With the amount of the adapters he has now, that really makes the skyhook a versatile tool instead of a single-use tool. And I got it on a tripod. I'm going to mount it to my push-up mast in the backyard. They have a bunch of guying solutions and also ways to mount ham sticks, and those the big holes you can also run end-fed halfway slopers or even verticals off of these. They're awesome.
Yeah, when he first started making these, he was making them for those portable or those not the push-up mast. It was the
military.
The military mast that were like the 4-foot sections, and you carried them around in a bag. I hate those things.
And I agreed.
I hate them.
That's why I stayed away from them.
They're heavy. You put Noel used to bring those to field day, and Noel did a good job with setting them up and whatnot. He was like, well, it's a cheap solution, and he's right. It is. It's a cheap solution because you can buy those
super cheap.
Yeah, at a ham fest for next to nothing. But they come in this big, huge bag, and there's like 20 of them in there, and they're heavier than hell. And when you get more than like 6 or 7 of them, they get kind of wobbly. You got to guy the hell out of them. And I never liked it. I was like, I understand if you're really, really, really on a tight budget, then okay, and somebody gives them to you, then okay. But I just never liked those. But with these adapters that he's making
the
now,
Lars and the pods,
yes, these will allow you to put them on just about anything because these are adjustable adapters that go inside the center ring of these sky hooks, and they'll you can put them on like a Gigaparts mast or a Spider Beams mast or something like that,
or a tripod with the pod.
Yes,
Scott says he just upgraded the pod. And that's where this shines for me. So putting on a tripod, I don't need guying anything, but I can have ham sticks mounted to them.
Yeah,
all day.
Yep. So this is a good product too. I'm glad you brought those up. All right, what's Hayden's website?
So shop.hamradiodx.net.
All right.
Is it cold down there, Hayden?
Yeah, no, it's getting warmer down here. That's but I know it's getting cold for you guys in the northern hemisphere.
I know it's opposite because you're upside down right now.
Right. So I basically went through and redid a lot of my ham radio merch. So I've got some different shirt designs which you can go into and have a look at. Couple of stickers.
146.50. What is that? That's not real. That's not. I know.
There is a 520 as well. Click on the shirt to the left. Actually, just to the left, that sticker. No, not that one. The next one.
This one here.
Yeah. This one was. This one's a good one.
My monitor 7200. It's cheaper than cable TV.
Yeah. So there's a couple of humorous ones there. But then there's also some helpful things as well. So I'm coming out with a couple of these. I did a video on what bands are good for on what frequencies. So we made up like a little desk mat here, which basically has all of the best use cases with the bands on it. You can also get this in a poster form as well. That lovely lady is holding it up for me. So yeah, I'm coming out with a couple more of those type of things as well. So
yeah, I like that. It's a good idea.
And there's heaps of band plan stuff for the US, but I'm coming out with one for VK. It's just taking a little bit longer. So there's going to be some band plan things on there too.
Do you have a drop shipping in the United States for these, or
yes.
are you shipping them from down under?
No. So the US ones will come from the US, UK ones will come from the UK, and all around the world. So
okay,
that's good because that's a real headache with trying to do things like the digital interfaces. I'll send to directly from here. I've also got some of the Wago to power pole adapters as well, but they are they're sent from here, so but everything costs a little bit more to send it overseas, of course.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm glad you shared that with me. I didn't know you had you put a lot of work into this.
Yeah, there's some more bits and pieces going on there. So, but hopefully we'll come out with some cooler designs and add them as we go.
Cool. Okay. Sent you a Discord. Free ham-made Anderson to Wago variation.
Free.
That's like the let's see. Oh, it's on printables. Okay. Let's see. Pull this down here.
I don't want to pay tariffs on the 7200 shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no tariffs on that.
No.
Okay, so
I saw these.
Okay.
I think I've seen something like these before. Yeah, but
yeah,
instead of having them like the AP QuickCons are one piece, you just put each piece inside of this 3D printed case. That's kind of a neat idea. Okay.
That's interesting.
Paul, you have anything else on your shop there? He's got a shop on printables, it looks like. Several things. Yeah, he's got a few things on his shop here. Starlink Mini roof rack mount. Nice.
Oh, those were on Black Friday sale too, like $200 off.
What, the Starlink Mini
Starlink
itself?
Mini. Yeah.
In fact, I'm pretty sure it was this time last year when I bought my Starlink Mini on the Black Friday because it was like normally $5.99 and they had it on for like $3.50 or something like that. So yeah, that doesn't surprise me that they're doing that again. Good.
I only need it like twice a year now. Even at Quartzsite, you don't need it anymore.
Do you not?
No, I turned it on by accident, quote unquote, by accident last year at Quartzsite. And right after I turned it on, I realized that my T-Mobile cellular hotspot was giving me like 25 megs up. I'm like, oops. Hey, guys, I accidentally turned this on. I didn't use it. Can you turn it back off, please? And they did.
Well,
I mean, they got good customer service. But now they don't let you pause it for free. You got to pay to pause it.
What?
Right. Yeah, you have to pay.
I mean, it's not much, but
you still get
like,
$5.
It's $5 a month.
Yeah,
so you get lousy internet speed with it.
Yeah, you still get unlimited, but it's like 500K up and down or something.
Yeah, they say it's good for checking email, and that's about it.
Yeah,
that's about
actually
it.
Funny story with those. We've got a lot of those around here where they are set up for cameras in remote areas taking photos of fires, bushfires, and then they upload them via Starlink, and they just use the smallest plan on the standby plan to upload the photo, and because they don't need a lot of bandwidth, right?
Not for just a single photo.
No,
you can do that over
upload
time.
every few seconds.
Good. Yeah, pay to pause is a little bit crazy. I should just disconnect because I got that first Starlink that I haven't used in like a year.
Yep.
And just started having to pay for it like 2 months ago. So I need to just disconnect it. Turn it off.
I had a service where I called and I said, "Can we pause it?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll pause your service." So I was like, "Yeah, I got unemployed." Then the next month, they hit my credit card again. I called them back, and they're like, "I thought you said you paused this." "Oh, our policy means we're not coming out to service you when you pause, but we're still going to charge you the full amount."
Huh?
That's not a pause.
I don't
Yeah.
think you understand what the word
I don't
pause
think
means.
you understand.
That's what happened, and I yelled at them, and I got my money back and ended up canceling it all. But still,
Yeah.
I'm
That's
not going to say who it
ridiculous.
was, but
That's
it happened. I was like, how
Wow.
come pause means you're
Mm.
not coming out, but then you're still charging me for the full amount?
Right. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense at all. What about those great things from K6ARK? That's a good.
Who's that?
Yeah. Those are on those are on Amazon. Mostly.
Yeah.
He has a He has a
He does
URL
have
of his own.
K6ARK .com.
Adam.
Yep.
Yeah, he's out of his 100-watt direct connect.
He's been out of the
antennas.
Yes, he's been out of those for a year or more.
Mm-hmm.
Build instructions by kits and parts. Yeah, here we go. QRP 20 watt, 100 watt. Yeah, this one right here. I have one of these that I built, and I've never made a video for because it's been out of stock ever since I built it. And I'm like, I really, really want to make a video about this freaking thing, but it's been out of stock. So, and I asked him about that at Hamvention. He's like, man, I just don't get a lot of requests for that one. I'm like, well, okay, you do what you got to do then.
Is that the same problem with the DX Commander you've got as well?
No, that's not the same problem. It's a totally different problem. totally different problem with the DX.
Is that still? Have you still got that? Is that?
Yes.
I've got a new one now.
So he has two he hasn't built.
I had the classic, and I think I gave it away or something. I don't remember now. And then he sent me one of his new expeditions, and he's like, because I sent him pictures of the classic I had, and he's like, man, those parts are so outdated. He goes, don't even build that thing. I'm like, okay. So, there's Adam in the chat right now.
Here he is.
But yeah, so I've got an expedition that I have not built yet.
Can I give an update on mine?
Sure.
I've been using the DX Commander mast, and I accidentally broke the top element.
Oops.
It fell. It fell because someone was not paying attention as they were walking their stupid dog, and the leash wrapped around it and pulled out my stakes. And when it hit the ground, the top element snapped. So I know Gigaparts was talking about trying to sell individual elements for replacements. Does he do that?
I think if you contact him, I think he probably,
because I just need the top element, because I really like the mast. The mast was great.
Yeah.
And especially running verticals that can interact with the carbon fiber mass. That's a great alternative to have, and just another tool. But I was just annoyed by this woman walking her dog, and I watched it happen, and the dogs ran off like a bird, and it was funk. I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, gosh. Adam says he's out of stock on most stuff right now, but I should have another batch of kits to Amazon in early December. So there you
go. Someone in the chat, John Henry's asking, is there a screen magnifier for the G90?
Oh, kinda.
Yeah, I have that in the closet.
Yeah.
Do not get the... do not get the G-Sock.
The G-Sock, yeah.
I tried to get that to work. I spent months trying to troubleshoot that, and then I just gave up.
The G-Sock is one of those things that, that's one of those things that Zygu came up with, and then they just, for whatever reason, just forgot about it and stopped updating firmware on it. So they just never, and it never, it never really worked good in the first place, and they never provided any firmware updates for it. So kind of a waste of time.
Gray Mampota. Yeah, they'll send you this section is for the cost of a new antenna system.
Yeah.
Smart. I'm sure he would do that. I bet if you contact Hayden and tell him who you are, I bet he'd send you one of those.
Not Hayden.
No, I mean, not Callum Hayden.
Callum.
I'd love
Lord Callum.
They're both in the UK,
right? We're actually both lords. Did you know that?
Yeah. He sent me a lord thing too.
You're a lord as well?
Yeah, I'm a lord as well. Yep. if you contact Callum, I bet he would send you one. He might charge you for shipping, but or he might charge you for the whole thing. I don't know. He may or may not send you one. I bet he would send you one. I bet he would be willing to send you a piece. You may have to pay for it, but
he does
as
sell
far
the
as
poles.
a section,
Yeah,
the section's a pole though.
I don't know the sections, but the whole pole.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he sells the whole mast, of course. Yeah, but I bet he's got some extra sections.
In the chat, Alpha India 5 Hotel Victor said he bought a G-Sock and got it to work for the G90. He's probably the one that few have gotten it to actual work.
You should totally make a video on that because it'd be the only one on YouTube where a G-Sock is actually working.
Low expectations help too.
Question from Dennis: how about mini or micro paddles? That's a good one.
I think he's talking to Adam. Because Adam was talking about some of his paddles a minute ago.
Well, I was just trying to give you another chance to show Adam's paddles or someone else's small little paddles, because there's a lot of paddle makers out there. I'm not reading that one.
Right. KB5U2Y Dave says they have a warranty. If you email them, they will send you another one at cost.
Well, this is like Jason said, these are old. These are old.
Well, okay. I don't know. Those masks haven't changed in a while though.
No.
I mean, a mask is a mask. He does have a green. He has that green one now that he came up with like a year and a half ago.
I want one. I gotta have everything green. One? Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy a new one now. Green.
Adam says he doesn't sell any of his paddles. They are all on printables to make for free.
Oh,
so
nice.
There you go. Yeah, go print them.
He does amazing panels. Amazing paddles.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
I don't want to get in 3D printing. That's just another side jaunt that I don't have time for.
I've actually enjoyed it. I've enjoyed doing a lot of 3D printing on my stuff. So,
I looked at it, Frank, and was just like, it's a whole new world of things. Lots of money, lots of time required.
It's a new full-time job. Yeah.
I don't need another expensive hobby.
Right.
That's what I look at it. And the ones that do get it to work, it's awesome and it's fun and amazing. And I grant you that world, but it's not something I want to get into.
But generally what you do is you just make those people your friends, and then they'll go and print stuff for you.
Right.
Hey, Jason, I got something for you to print real fast.
Send it over here. I'll print it for you. I used to send Kyle files all the time. He's like, will you print this for me? Sure. Yeah, he did it. So.
I mean, as you get older, you need a couple of very specific friends in life. You need a big friend to defend you when you make stupid comments when you're drunk. You need a truck friend to help you move. You need an ugly friend to make you look good. And you need a 3D printer friend now.
There's a whole economy around it, isn't there?
That's right.
Having friends.
Oh, yeah.
All right, James is asking, and I missed it because guess what? There's messages flying by. There's no way I can read everything. Are you guys avoiding my suggestion for an Oklahoma-based antenna company?
Yes.
I didn't see a suggestion, so I don't know what you're talking
Suggest
about.
it again. Perhaps let somebody else suggest it.
Yeah, right. So
they were talking about our N6ARA also.
Yeah, apparently he makes paddles too, I think, is what they were saying.
Oh, and Scott from Hamtop is in the chat too. Hey, Scott.
Yeah, he's often in here. I haven't seen him today. Where is? Oh, there he is. I see him. Yeah.
That's why I was like, oh, I got to talk about the Hamtop.
Yeah.
Because I really like the his Skyhook.
Cubex quads.
You
were.
And then there is Gear Forever with the really cool hats.
Cubex quads. Are these guys at Hamvention? I think I've seen these before.
He was at Huntsville.
Was he? Okay.
He went out to the pizza place.
6 meter 2. Oh, you make a 2. Oh, so these are VHF quads. Oh, now
I mean, he'll do whatever quad you want.
Oh.
He sells the big boy antennas too.
Yellow jacket. 42-foot boom length. Holy crap, dude! Look at that. I said it's 500 watts. Oh, fail. It's not full power. But hey, for $140, okay.
500 watts on VHF though.
Yeah, true. Yeah, but it's like, it's like if you're going to buy a VHF amplifier, you either get that Mirage that's like 160 watts, or you get like a kilowatt. Because to have a 500 watt amp is probably like $100 cheaper than the kilowatt amp.
Go the kilowatt.
So yeah.
Talking about apparel and getting your call sign on stuff.
Beast mode,
right?
4/4, nice.
Yeah.
I guess that's
that's
2/2.
awesome.
These prices are really cool.
$95?
Yeah. Well, that's
I
for
just
the
saw
little
that.
guys.
That's for the 2-element.
That's for the two. The 4-element's only
How much is
$140.
Might as well splurge and get the 4-element. It'll look great in the RV park.
Yeah.
I'm actually saving this website.
The big boy.
8-element for $230. Put that thing up in go to something like Burning Man and put that up, or DEF CON and put that up, and see how many conspiracy theorists come by with a tinfoil hat on and say, "What are you doing?"
Hey, I got a one for you.
All right.
maddogcoils.com.au.
Marty.
I've heard of those.
MAHTY.
coils.com.au.
Yeah. .com.au. Okay.
So he ships to the US as well. He makes a lot of coil antennas similar to the
Wolf River.
Wolf River, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he also does some NFEDs and other bits and pieces, which are really cool.
Can I share a gripe about coils?
Sure.
You don't understand them?
Well, no, I understand them. I was talking to Jeff
down?
about this when we were playing with the ham sticks. I don't mind finicking and tweaking a system to get it perfect when I'm setting it up for the first time or building it out. But once that's done, I don't want to tweak it. I want to throw it out in the field and be done with it. So a coil, depending on what kind of ground you got around you, it can change where you need to tap that coil. Yep. And then you need to keep, constantly kind of tuning it and tweaking it throughout the use of it. And that's my gripe. I don't want to constantly do that. I just want to tap it once and get it perfect and then never have to worry about it again. And
so Marty, on those ones, if you go down again, he's got those big collars on them that adjust up and down to pick your tap point. Every time I've set mine up, I've used the same tap point and the same counterpoise on the bottom of the coil, and I haven't really had to tweak it other than maybe in my tuner.
I'm just saying, I must be weird because I'd like to tap it multiple times.
Well, that allows you to tap it multiple. You can put multiple collars on that as well.
Are you setting it up in different grounds or different areas? I say grounds, but just ground potentials.
So I've been setting them up on a tripod, and the tripod's usually the same height above the ground all the time. So maybe that's what it is.
That could, try to take that about. So do you run a counterpoise system with it?
Yeah. So it plugs into I don't know if you can zoom in on the bottom of that for one of those photos of one of the coils. So just click on one of those.
This one here?
Yeah, I think the bottom, if you zoom up, if you can zoom up on the photo.
No, he doesn't have
a... on the bottom, it allows you to plug in where all of your counterpoise wires would go into using a banana plug on the bottom. So yeah, the same wires, Frank. Yeah, you can't.
And do you keep the counterpoise off the ground? Just attach it like a couple of feet?
No, lay them on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah.
That could be it, since it's up in the air, it's taking away the different ground potentials that it's setting up. But every time I set up a coiled system, I'll have to mess with it to get it nice again.
It'll also depend on what band you're on too. So like if you're on 80 meters, or he makes a call, you can get on 160 meters, because the bandwidth's so small, you will have to tweak it all the time. But the 40 meter and the 20 meter,
I'm okay tweaking it to get the different bands. But once I find that sweet point, I want to lock those different parts down, and I don't have to worry about it. I just want to walk over, unplug from 20, plug into 40, and it doesn't matter where I am. Just
on the first coils that you showed, you can put multiple collars on. So when you actually go and tweak them and get them in the right spot, you just go and move the jumper plug.
Yeah.
Maybe I just need more experience.
The buddy pull does that too.
Yeah, I just gave
this
up
one's
on it.
cool. I like this one. This is a work band, 30, 17, and 12 meters. That's a good idea. I love working FT8 on those bands, especially 12 meters when it's open. So that would be a fun antenna to have. It's a 56-to-1 transformer, he says. That's cool. And you know, these prices are not $99 for that. That's not bad at all.
Well, that's Australian dollars as well, so it's actually lower than that in US
Oh,
dollars.
okay. Well, he's got the dollar sign next. Is y'all's dollar sign the same as our dollar sign?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not completely
Copycats.
different.
Well, a lot of countries have a different dollar sign for their currency.
And you use miles too, don't you, Hayden?
No, we don't. We use kilometers.
Oh.
If you go back to his on the main page, it says that all the prices are in Australian currency.
Okay.
So it's actually, so what, $99 is like $70, $75 US, something like that.
Oh, see, that's a really good price.
So it's even cheaper. So everything's cheaper. So you're saving already. But yeah, Marty, this is VK4KC. He makes all of these, and they're all handmade as well. So he goes and makes all of the coils himself, all of the antennas himself, and they're really good.
Good, awesome.
From Bill, he says a Packtenna is a everyday carry, and I'm gonna agree.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Yeah, Packtenna would be.
And I am saddened that I don't have an Packtenna yet. I need to resolve that.
Here's why no one likes Tim. Okay, I don't often do contesting, but when I do it on 30, 17, and 12. Oh,
best
Tim,
bands for contesting on, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Best bands.
No, I love to POTA on those bands, and then have people come by and say, you know, this is not a contest. I'm like, POTA's not a contest. Go away, Fang lover.
Yeah, Work to All States is a contest then.
Yeah, right. yeah. Right.
DXCC is a contest.
Mad Dog coils and Cubex quad antenna. I'm sorry, those Cubex quad antennas are really, I mean, I hope they're well made. I'm gonna have to get one and see. That the price for that is incredibly good. I mean, that's a low price for a quad antenna.
But it looks like it's PVC pipe and
that's okay.
Some wire.
I mean, yeah.
So
I don't know if they're no, it says no. Okay, so let me bring this back up again. This one right here says aluminum boom to mast plate for center.
Okay.
All fiberglass construction.
Mm-hmm. That's the $140 version.
That's the 4-element.
Yeah, the yellow jacket.
So the butterfly. The yellow
is this
jacket?
what
no,
Robert? How do we always come back to Robert? Robert came up in my live stream too. Is setting up in his backyard for his satellites?
No, his are M squared.
Okay.
His are M squared, and they're solid steel. And I know they're M squared because the year he bought them at Hamvention, I carried them home for him in my truck. So, and they're not that. I mean, they break down. It wasn't any big deal to do that. But
you know who we haven't looked at? Quirky QRP.
Oh, you know what?
James.
I thought about him earlier today, and I just forgot to put him on there.
Yeah.
He's always around. We just assume everyone knows about his stuff.
I actually haven't seen him in the chat in a while.
James, where are you?
He'll pop up, I'm sure.
James. What?
James,
make your ears
where are you,
burn
James?
a bit.
He'll pull an Adam and say, "Oh, did somebody say my name?"
James,
Has he got Christmas things
James.
at the moment on there?
Yeah.
What
Gets
is that?
Nice.
Vintage radio design. It's wrapping paper
Wrapping paper.
with the radio on it. Isn't that freaking cool? I'm wearing my Fang Converse today. I wear my Fang Converse all day today.
Frank, they would like a link to
Where?
James' site.
Oh,
okay.
In
Yes,
the chat,
yes,
they would
yes.
like a link to his
Sorry,
Got it, Frank? Got it,
I
Frank?
was.
that's fine.
He was mesmerized.
Sorry, my Frank does that
He's
too.
got he's got some cool. Yeah. James has some cool stuff. on
I've
here.
been drinking tonight. If you
This-
can't tell.
This Fang pillow that I keep behind me was his. So Fang-
You have a
Fang-
Fang pillow?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah. Of course I do.
I
Kind of
don't
a
know where my
question-
pillow went.
Kind
Or
of a
the,
question. The best thing you can do with a Baofeng is make it into a pillow, because it actually works as a pillow. I mean, Yeah, Fang pillows on all my videos that I show the meter on.
Search Tank Radio.
Frank, if you cleaned
Jason,
your room,
His
on
his
his
Do You
site.
Even Bro shirts are good too.
Yeah. There's a pillow for me.
Oh yeah. It's right here. Tank Radio
Yeah.
pillow. Yep.
I have. Oh, here it is. It's behind the monitor. Bam!
Oh, you have it.
Oh.
There it is.
It's nice and soft
Do you sleep with that?
every night.
KB5U2Y is saying performance Z arrays. Oh yeah, in fact, John emailed me this week. Yes, he emailed me this week, and he's got a new he's got a new prototype he's working on or something, and he wants to send it to me to do a video, and I'm like, yeah, that'd be freaking cool. So
he's got a proto model.
He had that set up at Huntsville, and that was cool. It was cool to be able to see point it that way with just a turn of a switch and hear the difference in the radio. Performance.
What is that? I'm trying to find that site right now, Googling it.
What is what?
It's an antenna.
Portable Z-Rays?
Performance Z arrays.
Yeah, this is it right here. Yeah, this is John. You recognize him if you see his face.
Mm-hmm.
That was before his COVID-19.
All right.
Medical imaging.
The weight gain. Like the freshman 40, whatever it is, freshman 20, the COVID-19.
Few people have mentioned in the chat VK3 AMP amplifiers as well. That's another good one.
Nice.
What kind of amps does he make?
HF amplifiers.
HF amplifiers?
Yeah.
Okay.
He also has a few other different kits as well that you can build, and antenna switches and other things.
Share that link in the chat there.
Yeah, sorry. Dyslexia killed that one.
No, it's all right. I got it.
Yeah, and John's got a Black Friday sale code on as well.
Does he? Okay.
Yeah, it's on the site there, but
it's on the
off
side
to the
there.
side.
Yeah, it's off to the side over there. Yeah. Okay.
You guys notice Black Friday been getting earlier and earlier and earlier now?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Now
Start of November.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, like the sales themselves. Yeah, it was like I did a Black Friday video on Halloween. It was Black Friday.
Shame
I was
on
getting
you.
I was getting emails in the week before Halloween, so I'm like, well, it's Halloween. Let's do a Black Friday sale. Why not?
He's already got his Easter decorations up.
Jesus. Christmas is not allowed to happen until after Thanksgiving.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is. I don't want to see any Christmas decorations
can't put the
until
tree
after
out.
Thanksgiving.
I just don't take my lights down. That solves
Right.
that problem.
Right. Yeah.
I'm okay with that one, though.
Yeah.
As long as they're not turned on year round.
Oh, yes. Every night.
Every night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sheesh. All right. Well, people are starting to drop off. We were pretty steady around 320, 330 watching for a while, and now it's at 280. So people are tired of listening to us. So we'll go ahead and shut it down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame them. I'd be tired of listening to me by now too.
Yeah.
So.
We didn't want to say anything, but yeah.
Well,
We got 9 radios
I
to
know
give
that's
away
not
on Ham Nuggets tomorrow night.
I know that's not true for you, Hayden. You'll say stuff all the time. So, all right, what's coming up, Tio? What's coming up on your channel? Are you doing that tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow night, Ham Nuggets, 7 p.m. Central, temporarily offline YouTube channel. We're giving away 9 radios. So,
what radio?
Join
HTs?
us. Most of them are HTs, but we're also giving away the G106 from Zygo. And it's sponsored by Redivis and Radiodity. So,
good.
We'll do a good job.
Okay.
We'll chat about them for a while. So, it'll be about an hour of giveaways.
Good.
Nice. Do I have to be present to win?
Yes, you have to type something in the chat in order to be selected.
You
can have your chat monkey do it.
Hayden, what about you? What's coming up on your channel?
I don't have an awful lot coming up on the channel because I've been busy building out my ham radio in 30 days 0 to hero course. So I've got that dropping in the next, hopefully in the next month. So if you go to hamradiodx.net/30 days, you can learn a little bit more about that. So hopefully that'll help out some people. And I'm trying to think. I think there's got a review of some Zactec Whisper transmitter products there coming up soon. Mm-hmm. But that's what I've been working on for the last couple of weeks. Is the
question
course.
Is that 0 to hero? Is it focused on Australian amateur radio and frequencies and laws, or all amateur radio?
No, so it's all amateur radio, and it's not really location based. It's all practical stuff. So it's not going to be theory.
What to do
it's
after your test.
Yeah, how to get on the air.
Yeah, well, that's good. Yeah.
All the practical things, the lingo that you can expect, all of the, what you need to look for when you go looking to buy a radio, how to program it up, all that sort of things. So,
cool.
Good.
And where's that going to be available?
I'll post a link in the chat.
Yeah. I saw
good.
questions for that already. Yep.
What about you, Frank?
Coming up on my I almost said station channel, I am looking forward to posting the final video about the Metastics and how it worked in a super crowded environment where your cell phone signal is shot, and how you get a signal out to people that are not on amateur radio. And that's going to be coming up next week. And after that, Lord, I don't know. It's December. Can we just take a month off?
Nope.
Yeah, I know, right?
We're going
YouTube
to
knows no holidays.
There's a lot of you want to take December or January off?
December.
Oh, I guess you can take December off. There's a lot of cool stuff happening in January.
I know. That's why we can't take January off.
Nope.
I just get my birthday off. That's all I want.
Next time, be born on some day besides January 1st, Frank.
Hey, man, it's amazing on January 1st.
I bet it is.
I get fireworks. I get alcohol. It's everything. The whole world parties. Frank is here. Yeah. Woo!
Yeah. We're going to do another, we didn't do a happy hour last New Year's Eve. We're going to do one this year, so be looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be January the 1st here, though.
I know, so you're
going to tell you what it's like.
You will have to tell us what it's like, and I need you to bring lottery numbers.
He'll already be hungover. Yeah.
Do they do the lottery on New Year's Eve day?
I don't know, but like maybe it depends on what day of the week it is. I guess right. It's Wednesdays and Saturdays here.
I think it's a Saturday.
So, but I don't know. But all right, does Paul have a stream going?
Yes, he does.
Yes.
He's talking about free DV and something else.
I saw him
I had
the chat
link
earlier, but I saw him in the chat earlier, but I'm sure he's going.
He's busy streaming right now.
Redig that up.
So yeah, get the link to Paul. You guys click over to Paul's stream, Prep Ham Paul. He goes live at 8:30, which was 10 minutes ago. 8:30 my time.
Real time.
And yeah,
it's all Texas time, baby.
Aren't you in Mountain Time right now, Steve?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that Central Time? Texas Time, Central Time, isn't it?
Central.
Yep, that's why they call it Central Time.
That's right.
Nothing to do with the location.
That's right.
It's Central.
No.
Texas.
I don't.
Parts of Texas is central. Other parts not so central.
No, there's
USA.
one Eastern.
Yeah.
Or Mountain Time.
El Paso's in Mountain Time.
That was one of the funniest things moving when I came over there, was moving through all the 4 time zones.
How does Australia do it? Out of curiosity, is it standardized?
No, don't even start. Daylight savings. Once that rolls over, we have 5 time zones.
5 time zones. I really want to get daylight savings gone. I am so tired of it. I'm so
to Arizona.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought Texas was trying to do away with it, but then that bill stalled.
Wish they would. All right, you guys go over and see Paul's stream. I'm going to do a little bit different closeout tonight. I found a really cool Instagram page that does videos of soldiers coming home and their families' reaction to them. So y'all check this out. 73. Thank you, Hayden and T.O., for joining tonight. Always fun to have you guys on the stream, and we will catch you guys later this week.